Hello and welcome. So, I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword, and this is being published on Thursday the 24th of April 2025, and it's been set by Shay. So, I saw that name and thought, I think that's a tough name. And had a little look back in the record. Actually, Shay is a new setter this year. And we've only had two puzzles from them, and the first puzzle they gave us, I did it in 11 minutes, which I thought, well, that's nice. The next puzzle, which we had about a month ago, took me 50 minutes, and I quit with 3 left. I could not finish it. It was just too difficult, and it was definitely the hardest puzzle we've had this year. So, I think you could have two more extreme puzzles set at 11 and 50 minutes. And I'm looking at this grid, going, we've got a portcullis grid, so we've got all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, and all these ones down the side where you don't get the starter letter given to you. Whereas if you had a clue across there or a clue down there, you'd actually, if you could get that, it would give you lots of things to work off of. So how this is going to go, I do not know. There's only one way to find out, really, isn't there? So just going to check I'm recording and then reset the timer and crack on. Tenure of corrupt cardinal. Cardinal is 8 letters. That's probably an anagram of cardinal, or an anagram of tenure of. I don't know. Completely unknown is ally. That's good. Ways to bear love and poignancy. I would have thought that was kind of ways would be right streets with an O in it. Something poignancy. Don't know. Disheartened. Many may watch rubbish. Many watch rubbish. My watch my rubbish my eye. Yeah, my eye. That's a phrase. Some apparently backward times. Should be a hidden word backwards there somewhere. Times. Rap. Era. There we are. Era. Former secret police's Stasi, isn't it? Stasis. Stasis. Yeah, stasis. Sponge pudding making comeback. I see. Well, that'd be something about dessert, but I don't say making comeback. Sponge pudding. I see. Second finest horror film. Finest. Second finest. It's not Shining. It can't be Seesaw again, can it? Don't think so. Stay in, worried for soundness of mind. Is that going to stay in sanity? Yeah. Okay. Eggs on Vacuous Airheads at first. That's over, isn't it? Nice little clue there. Quietly copy conclusion of her essay. Quietly is papery. Paper. Yeah, paper. Forthcoming time on board yacht at sea. Is that an anagram of yacht? Time on board yacht at sea. Forthcoming time on board yacht. Let's move on. Quaker colonist regularly pregnant is a PENNRG. Ooh. We've got PENN. Pen, yeah, pen is actually a Quaker, isn't it? Like Pennsylvania. Inciting bent mate to go astray. That looks like bent mate as an anagram. Is it meaning to inciting or to go astray? Aberrant. Abnegate. Okay, well that looks pretty good to me. That doesn't seem too bad so far. Silly sitcom about Northern American monk. Silly sitcom, so an anagram sitcom. My monks are not good. About North American was NA gang in there. Franciscan. Let's keep going. Principal part of foot is, I think that's arch. Taunts start to trouble. Moderates. So T taunts. Moderates. Taunts. Trolls. No, not trolls. Forget that. Obsessive about one's pet. Obsessive about one's pet. Okay. Vehicle owner crashed, showing signs of stress. Vehicle's a car. Owner crashed. Okay, so it's just an anagram of car. Is it car or van? Signs of stress. Car. owner, owner. So we've got R, W, O, roan, round. Vanaron? Is it van or car? Van? Or is it the whole thing? Anagrammed. Worn. Vainworn? Careworn. Careworn, I think. Careworn. Okay. Only, yeah, got the right letters there. Hint of culture every so often is clue. Oh, nice. Nice little clue there. Yep. Sun, tears, blanket. Gosh. Sun is S. Tears or tears. Blanket is a... Ooh, it's not an eider down. In a state about radioactive substance. Is that an anagram of in a state? Probably is, isn't it? In a state. It's not a uranium. It's not an ion because there's no ion there. Radioactive substance, like. Whoa. Okay, deadly cannon. Finally, changing hands. So I think that's cannon. Changing hands means I think moving L to an R. So deadly cannon. Finally, is that an N? Can't be changing hands, though, can it? Part of God's acre. Looks like an anagram, isn't it? Sacred. Sacred. Court. Top spy. Top spy. Gosh, court. Top spy. Peep. Peak. Yeah, peak. So it's a sound like a peak. P-E-A-K. Culmination of cases of academic malpractice. Acme. Okay, combination Acme. There's a nice little clue. Okay, it's not bad. Can't argue with that as being too bad. Let's have a look at this again. Tenure of corrupt cardinal. Oh gosh, I've got a lot of anagrams here, and anagrams are not my strong point. I always say. I mean, I get through them, but tenure is. Are we going for tenure or is it an anagram? Tenure of. That's the other possibility. Let's go down to this one. Ways to bear love and poignancy. Ways is normally streets or roads. The H to bear love. To bear, I think, means to put an O into something. Poignancy is. It's not romance. It's not sure. Okay, this one, sponge pudding making comeback. I see. I don't know if I see is just an IC literally. There's no sound like indicator there though to help us out. Second finest horror film. Gosh. Second can be MO as well, can't it? Finest. Neither is that. Okay, what have I got down here again? Silly sitcom about NA. Okay, sit. Not anagram that I can't unravel. With an NA in there is American monk. Monastic now. Okay, monastic. I think sitcom. Yeah. Scream. Ah, the cream. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's fair enough. Deadly cannon. Finally changing hands. Deadly. Mortal. Mortal and moral. Mortar for mortal. Okay, fair enough. Sun tears blanket. Oh gosh, what's this? I need to write this out horizontally. So we've got S, something E, something P, something N, something. Blanket. Tears or tears. Sweapons. Down here, inciting bent mate. Okay, so another anagram to get through, but okay. Bent mate. EEA. Abatement, no. AEM. I've got rid of the AE and the M, which leaves me two T's. Inciting or to go astray. Which one is it? Abetment. inciting, abetting, abet, abetment. I wonder if abetment is a word, and does it fit if it is. I think that's abetment, so let's put in everything but the, let's leave that for now, the B, abetment. It's here, forthcoming time on board yacht at sea, so that's an anagram, isn't it, of yacht at sea, time, chatty, forthcoming, yeah, chatty's forthcoming, so that's an anagram of that. In a state, so we've got yet another anagram to work through, state, gosh, what have I got there? Tine, astatine or something? Radioactive substance. Can really only be a tine or a teen, can't it? Tane, sorry. There's no, hang on, in a state. Oh, I've written down the letters wrong. Let's try again. In a state. Get rid of TTN. TTN leaves me lots of vowels. I, A, E, and just one S. For words going something, something T, something T, something N, something. So I think it's going to be a tine or a tane there at the end. Ist, ast, est. Not sure. That becomes hard again. The pet one. Okay, let's have a look at this one, which is the corrupt cardinal, which is not. Is okay. So is it the anagram of tenure of? Tenure. Which makes that 14. Brilliant. What a great clue. I have to say, I like that a lot. 14 just being a number, cardinal number. What is this? Taunts. To moderates is, can't be. Tethers, ethers, ethers. Ways to bear love and poignancy. Like this one. Obsessive about one's pet is about one's pet. Cool. Don't know what that is. Just crossing out lots of things on my piece of paper. Animal. Okay, so it's just animal. Right, okay, that's a bit on that one. Sponge pudding making comeback, I see. Well, that'd be low. A sponge. Loofah. I think that's loofah, isn't it, for sponge. Pudding. Fall. Ha, fall. Ha, I don't quite understand the ha bit. I see. Ha! Okay. Oh gosh, this one here. Astatine, is it? Ast. Let's get rid of some letters. Astatine. Astate. I think it's astatine. Not sure. I ought to just test all the versions, don't I, really? Astitane. Astitane. I mean, it's a bit of a fifth. Astitane. I think it's probably an itane, isn't it? Don't know. I'm not gonna break myself up over a clue that I don't know the word to. So always done there. 13 minutes. That's been quite nice, really, hasn't it? Just these ones to fill in the letters for, which isn't so nice. Taunts are. Start to trouble is the T. Moderates is. Moderates. Evens. Tevens. No, it can't be evens. What is it? T. Something E. Something. ES. And this down here. And ways to bear. love. I don't think there's an O there, is there? T taunts. I feel really like my brain can't get round the things I've got to do here to get to it. So I've got a version of taunts, tetches. Ways to bear love. I mean, I feel like fathom, fath. There can't be a vowel if there's an O there, can there? It's unlikely to be an O there though. So that suggests that has to be an O. Then after an A would H would be paths, which is pathos. Okay. What's this? Eases. Teases, of course it is. Teases, which just leaves the sun tears the blanket to be blanket. Sweapant, sleeping. Tears. You'd think tears would be that, which makes it shapen, sherpen, skeppen. Blanket. Sheepens. Tears. Tears or tears. Unlikely to be any of those, isn't it? Have to go back through this. So it could be an SC, V, B, N, and it could be an smear. Let's take that off. Stir, tears. Don't like tears with a T there, but could be. Blanket. I'm thinking blanket as in overarching, overall. I'll write this down again on the horizontal in a bigger space. E N E P N something. Blanket, tears or tears. Can't be SA. B, C, could be a C. Scalpen, skeep. Unlikely to be D. Could be an E. F, no. G, no. H, sheep. Tears. Heap, helpens, shelping, blanket, shelp, sheeping, shopping. Don't think it's that. SI unlikely. J, K. K could be. SL, sleeping, leaping, tears, blanket. The words, there's been some strange words in it, but I don't think it's been that strange. Smee. I didn't expect I should have paused the video if it's going to take this long. Spurk. P. Q can't be possible. R can't. No, stat. T. U. Not very likely. W. Sweeping. Weeping and sweeping. There we are. Sweeping. Yes. Unlucky. That's probably my ascertain. If it's ascertain, I don't mind. Yeah. Ascertain. There we are. Oh, go away. Go away, thing. Okay, that's fair enough. I don't mind that. That doesn't count because it's an anagram for a word I don't know, and it's not clear which way to put it. So I feel that's okay. Yeah, 1728. That was a nice puzzle actually. I enjoyed some of that. 14 I really enjoyed. So let's go through the clues and see what I did enjoy and what I didn't enjoy. Tenure of is an anagram of 14. Corrupt is your anagram indicator. And cardinal in this sense is cardinal numbers. So yeah, number 14. Very good. I like that. Completely is all. And the unknown of Y. So the X, Y, Z are the unknowns in maths. And supporter is an ally. Ways to bear love and poignancy. So ways are paths. And love is O. Nothing's called in tennis. So pathos is poignancy. My eye is a phrase meaning that's rubbish. So disheartened many is get rid of the an from many, gives you my, and then to watch is to eye something. Some is the classic hidden word indicator. There's a hidden word in apparently, but it's backwards. So era is there in the middle of apparently. Times are eras. Former secret police is the Stasi, East German Stasi I think it was. and police is, so we need to put an S on the end, which is a stasis, which is inactivity. Sponge pudding is making comeback, I see. So we've got sorry, hang on. A sponge is a loofah. So we've got a split sponge and pudding. So sponge is a loofah, that's the definition. Pudding is a fool coming back. Okay, making comeback. And then IC is okay, yeah, quite like that. Now I understand it. Like this one because we were talking about horror films the other day because we had Saw come up. So S for second. Finest is the cream, which gives you Scream, which is another horror film that's got many possibilities. Stay in. Stay in is an anagram of sanity. Worried is your anagram indicator, and soundness of mind is sanity. Eggs are over. On vacuous airheads is the acrostic for over, and at first is your indicator. Quietly is P for piano, which is musical notation for play quietly. Copy is to ape, and conclusion of her is the R from her, which gives you a paper, which is an essay. I like that clue. Very simple construction, which is about my level quite often. Forthcoming is chatty. Yeah, I mean this one's okay. Time is T, on board, so put a T into an anagram of yacht. At sea is the anagram indicator for yacht. Quaker is the pen. Quaker colonists is a pen, so Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania is obviously named after the Penns when they colonised that area in America. Regularly pregnant is P. Take the first, third, fifth and seventh letters of pregnant. Inciting is abetment, not very keen on that word, which is an anagram of bent mate, and to go astray is an anagram indicator. Monastic, so we've got an anagram of sitcom. Silly is your anagram indicator, going about NA for North America. North American. I think you have to think of that as N for North and A for American. I don't know that you can have NA for North American as an abbreviation in itself, but definitely NA is what's going on there. Monk is monastic. Monks, I don't know, monk, monastic, I'm not sure you can do that, but okay. The principal is the arch, and think of Sherlock Holmes' arch enemy. His principal enemy is Moriarty, Dr. Moriarty. Part of the foot is the arch. Taunts is taunts is teases. Start trouble is a T. Moderates is eases. Obsessive about one's pet. Not very keen on that as a QC answer. I mean, animal. You're a bit of an animal about that. Means you're being a bit obsessive. Apparently, I've never thought of animal as being obsessive. But a pet is obviously an animal. I don't think there's any other thing going on there. I've got a 1 for 1, but that leaves you animal. So I think that's just a kind of double definition, cryptic-y one. Not keen on that. Vehicle is car. Owner crash. So I've got an anagram of owner, which gives us the rest of careworn, and careworn is showing signs of stress. Hint of culture. Every so often, so I've got another alternation clue. We've got the first, third, fifth, and seventh letters of culture gives us a clue, which is a hint. Sun is S. Tears are weeping, and blanket changes are sweeping changes. Inner state is the anagram of astatine. About is your anagram indicator. Radioactive substances, astatine, apparently. Not keen on that bit in there, really, because you can't, if you don't know the word, you can't know which way to put the A and the I around. Deadly is mortal, is it? Is deadly mortal? If you're mortal enemy, deadly enemy, I suppose. Yep. A cannon is a mortar. Finally changing hands, so leave the R for right alone, but the R at the end of mortar becomes an L for left. Part of God's acre, dutifully, so part of is saying there's a hidden word of sacred within those words. Hallowed is sacred. Court is a sound like indicator at the top. The peak, P-E-A-K, becomes peak, which is a spy. If you peek, you spy on someone, maybe. And then the culmination is acme. Cases of is saying take the A and the C from academic and the M and the E from malpractice. The cases to get to acme. So there we go. Yeah, good clue. Ascertain really ruining that one for me. But otherwise, some tough. An animal, not great. But yeah, liked it. Better than Shay's last one, I know that much. So thanks for watching.